Johnny Depp has been much in the news for the good he does as he is for the negative stories that are attached to his name. For those who don't remember, the Lone Ranger actor made the headlines several times a day before, during, and after his legal battle with The Sun over his ex-wife Amber Heard's wife-beater opinion piece for them. He also made the headlines when he and the Aquaman 2 actress faced each other again during the defamation suit trial in Fairfax County in 2022. Now, it seems like talk show host and comedian Seth Meyers has taken a dig at Depp and called him toxic during his recent Corrections episode. Scroll below to read and watch what Seth says, as well as to know how Redditors reacted to the clip. In the October 9th Corrections episode, Seth Meyers talks about the Pirates of the Caribbean seemingly being toxic in the Amber Heard controversy by saying, "I'm very disappointed still. I feel like today's generation doesn't know that Stevie Nicks was the scarf lady. Kind of a bummer. I feel like Johnny Depp became the scarf guy, but she's a far better, non-toxic scarf person. She's like the best at scarves. You hear she's opening a new scarf place. You know what it's called? Scarf Face. It's called Scarf Face, and I saw the commercial. She's like, we got big scarves. Medium scarves. Say hello to my little friend," proceeds to remove a black fabric from his pant pocket. Clutched on the scarf. Reacting to this clip on Reddit, one user wrote, "This is why I scoff when I see people saying Johnny Depp launched the lawsuits to clear his name. Even if you believe that Amber lied, which I don't, there was so much revealed and publicized in the trials that make Depp the definition of a toxic person. I reckon he'd be much better off if he hadn't sued. He could have just quietly continued being an old dude with a murky history which mostly went under the radar because he's a famous actor with a lot of fans and industry respect. The trials were never to clear his name, they were just to humiliate and punish his victim." Another wrote, "God, even if you just ignore literally anything to do with Amber, he sucks so much. He has been a nightmare for over 20 years. A third added, "The JD trial seemed to bring out the incels in droves. I cleaned up my SM realizing how many people were stans for Johnny Dipshit." Meyers Corrections isn't part of Late Night with Seth Meyers, but is an Emmy-nominated YouTube series that plays out like James Joyce and Jackson Pollock in an experimental jazz band, an examination of the relationship between content creator and content consumer.